All right. If you're just tuning in, then I'd like to say hi. My name is Tracy, and I just made a video of me unboxing my VisionBody EMS suit that I ordered. I am not affiliated with VisionBody, that's Steve. I'm not affiliated with VisionBody. I paid for this with my own money, and I don't get anything for sharing this video, other than maybe like, I don't know, my pride being potentially injured by comments, but hey, that's sometimes the risk you have to take when you're trying to help people. So when I purchased this suit, I had read a ton of reviews on Facebook ads, the comments. I had went on Reddit, I had gone on YouTube, and everyone talked about how they loved their VisionBody suit and that the suit was difficult to put on, but nowhere could I find a video of someone actually putting it on. So I decided that when I got mine, I was going to put it on for everyone. Now, the quick start guide that comes with the suit, and I apologize because my camera's doing everything backwards, does have instructions on the back on how to put it on. So I'm going to go through those steps, step by step, and yeah, we're going to see how that goes. If you are interested in how to clean this, you can watch my previous video. I read through the during and after your session about how to clean it, etc. So you'll have to watch my other video for that information. So this suit is meant to be put on with either a thong or no underwear and no bra. But for the sake of modesty, I'm going to do it in a two-piece swimsuit. So let me just do that quick here. All right. There we go. Two-piece swimsuit on. Now, let's go through the steps. Step 1. Pull down the zipper at the back and front of the VisionBody power suit until fully open. Open the zipper on the calves. In case of dry skin, turn the power suit inside out so the electrodes are visible and spray the electrodes with water. Now, this suit is marketed as not needing to be wet to use. However, they also recommend you do a little bit of a workout. They also recommend you do a little bit of a warm-up workout to get your body going. So there we go. So we just unzipped both of our calf areas. I just unzipped the front and I just unzipped the back. Again, my previous video goes into detail as far as like how low the zippers go and etc., etc. So we did step 1. Step 2. Step into the VisionBody power suit one leg at a time, pulling it up, alternating between the legs until the VisionBody power suit is over the hips. So here we go. We're going to put them on one leg at a time. Alternating until we get it up over the hips, aka the booty, because your hips are your natural hips. So I'm gonna have to pull this a little bit. You can kind of tell where it's supposed to go because of the electrode pad placement. Obviously, oh, and I didn't even mention there's inner thigh electrodes as well. So there's the front, the back, and the inner thigh areas for electrodes. So we're gonna get that on. Okay, there's an electrode that goes on the booty. Okay, so we've got the electrode The pack looks like it's at my waist there. Steve's watching me. All right, I think it's a little interesting to put on because these pads that are inside, as I mentioned in my previous video, they almost feel a little rubbery. So like they kind of stick to your skin while you're putting it on. But this suit is actually quite strong. Like it's very like lightweight and silky, but at the same time, like when I grab it to yank it up, I don't feel any worry whatsoever about like I'm gonna rip the suit or something. All right, next step. Once the VisionBody Power Suit is at waist level, slip your arms into the sleeves one by one and gently pull the sleeves of the arms onto the shoulders. Adjust the sleeves so the electrodes are securely in place. All right, so now we gotta do our arms. Oh boy. So again, we've got these electrode parts that are a little sticky, which kind of affect your ability to get the suit on. Again, if you were putting this on to actually work out, you would be naked, not wearing a swimsuit. Okay, I think what's it say here? It said, slip your arms in, pull the sleeves of the arms into the shoulders, adjust the sleeves so the electrodes are securely in place. So, I'm gonna be honest, it's not like super obvious in the picture, like if this plus sign is supposed to be on the outside of your arm or if it's supposed to be on the inside of your arm. Like this shoulder pad right here, I would be concerned, like you don't obviously want it to be like right on the joint, so I'm not like 1,000% sure, but like I feel like it's probably pretty good. Maybe once we zip it, we'll know more. Okay. All right. Next. Once the VisionBody Power Suit is on both shoulders, hold the bottom of the back zipper and gently pull the zipper guide upward to halfway. Then hold the top ends together and pull the zipper all the way up until fully closed. Secure the fasteners at the top and bottom to prevent opening during exercise. Make sure the suit fits well and the electrodes are correctly positioned. So basically, we've got this long string here that I did unclip from this bottom thing so I could get a little bit more leverage putting this on by myself. Because I could see where if you had a bad shoulder or something, it would be kind of challenging. So it says to pull it up about halfway. Okay, we're gonna tuck in. Hold on, we gotta tuck in my swimsuit here. It says I shouldn't have to hold it together till we get to the top, but like realistically, I don't know. I gotta do it, I guess. I don't know. So look, so we got it all the way up. I don't know. It says to fasten something. I don't really feel anything to fasten. But I do know that this little tag from the zipper can clip into this little clip down here at the bottom. All right, it says to make sure you feel like the stuff is in the right place. So, you know, we've got our C shape on our booty here. We've got these, the eclairs. I've got these flank electrodes on the eclair, the flank of my back. I feel like that feels pretty accurate. Okay. Now, after the back zipper is completely zipped, close the front zipper and the zipper on the calves. So now we gotta zip in the girls. That wasn't bad. That was easy. And then we gotta zip the calves shut. All right. Zip the calves shut. Ooh. I feel so like agile. Okay. Next. Attach the VisionBody box by aligning the magnetic pogo pin connection plate of the VisionBody box with the magnetic receptacle pogo pin connection plate of the VisionBody garment until you hear a click. Secure the VisionBody box with the Velcro strap. Okay, so I'm going to get out my handy dandy VisionBody backpack here. And again, I haven't charged the battery yet, so this video is not going to be me turning it on. This is just me putting on the suit, because when I turn it on, I'm going to remove my swimsuit off camera, and I'll have this thing charged before I try it. Okay, so we're gonna open up our thing here. We've got pins here. We got pins here. Ooh, it just magnets right on. Boom, it's on. And then we're gonna just Velcro that bad boy into place. Honestly, it's not even super noticeable that it's there. It's not like, if you remember back in the days where like people would like clip their cell phones onto their pants or something, and it was kind of heavy and awkward. Like, you don't feel it at all. It's actually very good. Okay. Last step is to start training. Log into the app and switch on the box by pressing and holding the on-off button until a double beep sound is heard for 3 seconds. So, like I said, this video was just me putting on the suit. You can see that it's pretty tight. I'll show you. It's like shapewear. You can see here, like, this is where my abs are gonna be. But you can see, excuse me, you can see what the suit looks like. As far as like your skin not being wet, I'm gonna tell you right now, I am sweating. I don't know if I'm sweating because of the material not breathing, or if I'm sweating from putting it on, but it is kind of warm, and the pads feel a little sticky is the wrong word. Like I said, to put it on, they were kind of sticky, but I can feel myself sweating already. So, excuse me. We're gonna disconnect this here and put that away. But yeah, so that's the VisionBody suit. I feel like it will be very interesting to use. I definitely can tell based on the size they provided me that the electrodes are touching my skin. So there is good contact there. So as far as, is it gonna work? I mean, it is the right tightness. Some people have asked, like, what if I lose a bunch of weight? Like, what do I do? And from my own research online, you can either buy a new suit and not the controller box, or they apparently sell like some kind of straps or something that you can put around target areas to help hold the electrodes close to your body. So that is also an option if you lose weight. But I'll show you again here. We can be very limber. You know, it is tight to go up above the shoulders. Again, I don't know, like these shoulder pads, there's nothing on your, well, there's one right here. There's a pad right here, So there's one right here and then one right here. But like my shoulder's right here. So, whatever you think. But I'll also take it off now so you can see the whole thing. So I'm just gonna, there's no instructions. I'm just gonna take it off in the same way I put it on, which was, the last step was, the calves. I did the front. I'm gonna use this pull here to pull it. Ooh-wee, I'm warm. All right, and then I'm gonna take it off. Oh my, it's like kind of sticky. Oh yeah. Oh my. Oh yeah, because I'm like sweating. You can kind of see the glisten there. Okay, and you can see the pad on the back for the upper back right there. All right, so we got that. So we're gonna shimmy it down. Oh my. There we go. And they recommend you just like turn it inside Yeah, I'm damp. My sweaty. They recommend you turn it inside out for it to just dry out in between wears unless you feel the need to wash it. So one thing that it talked about was fastening the zipper. Secure the fasteners at the top and bottom to prevent opening during exercise. I don't know what it was talking about because there are not any real fasteners that I can see on the suit. I don't feel like it would come apart while it's on with it zipped all the way up. Maybe they're talking about, like I said, there's that clip at the bottom to clip the zipper string. Maybe they're talking about that, but I don't see any fasteners otherwise. But like I said, I don't personally feel like there was any real concern. I suppose maybe, I don't know. Yeah, I don't. There is like this just extra material right here that maybe you could like loop over or something. But yeah, so that's what we got going on. I'm going to turn it inside out because I was sweaty and just from having this on. And yeah, I will get my battery charged up and then I will make another video with me using it for the first time. So just like my unboxing and just like me putting it on, like I'm gonna just do it for the first time with y'all so you can see what to expect from just a real person. So thanks for watching.